Welcome, everybody. I want to thank you all for joining us tonight at our Team All In Business training. I would actually like to welcome our new promoter under Sean King, Megan Coulter. Megan, I have to say, I'm pretty impressed by. She created a business page on Facebook, a group, and she already has some activity happening. Megan's been using the products. Oh, I don't know how long now, Megan. How long has it been?
It's been almost a year and a few months, I think.
Excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. Yeah, no, so I know she made the plunge and upgraded to promoter in December, and Sean is so excited to have a team growing, and we're really looking forward to helping you and guiding you because I know you had another business with Sensi, which is another kind of similar company. But you know what I love about this kind of industry is there's a lot of really good companies and products out there, but if the products aren't consumed on a monthly basis, it's hard to build that residual income. You're always trying to find people, and that's what I found with Neolife. And I love Epicure, I love Pampered Chef products, but you're always trying to have parties and book and sell. And whereas I really appreciated that my customers, and even today from 35 years ago, I have people that have never stopped buying every single month. And that's the beauty of this kind, and especially if you have a good product, right? If product works, I know you've had great results with the products. So I'm welcome you to the team. And
Thank you.
yeah, and which is really good. So tonight we're going to be talking about incentives and the coming into 2024, they launched some new incentives, and I was sharing with the team earlier that is what really excited me when I first started building my Neolife business were the incentives to earn trips, and back then they had jewelry. We had like a diamond key and a gold key, and I couldn't wait to get my key, and I still have my pile of keys. Actually, it's kind of funny, but yeah. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to replay just some of the stuff that they did on the incentive launch, and we're going to just dive into the specific different incentives, and then we're going to have a discussion after each one to see how, if you understand where you land in that incentive. Okay, guys, so that's what we're going to do first, and Joan's going to help me in that direction as well. So here we go.
What this is this is an incentive open to all promoters that you are going to work toward earning a spot.
Can you see this?
In a special room, in a special leading edge room, a leadership development meeting at Impact Summit. So this is for those of you in Neolife that want to grow and you want to be a leader here. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to carve out specific time to get the movers and the shakers and the leaders of this company in one room so that we can speak to you differently. You know, at our large Impact Summit, in the main session, we can't always speak the same way as we can in a smaller leadership room because we have brand new people that they just heard about Neolife the week of Impact Summit and they're jumping in with you. So we've designed a high value, power packed leadership development meeting that is going to knock your socks off. I think you all are going to love it. Here's how you earn it. You will need to personally sponsor 6 new starts, with a minimum of 3 of those new starts being promoters from December through the end of May. So that's 6 months to recruit 6 new people. 3 of them at least need to be promoters. They can all 6 be promoters if that is what you want to do. But by doing that, you're going to earn your spot in the leading edge room. It's going to take place on July 26th from 2 to 4. That is before our main session of Impact Summit is going to start. So you don't have to fly in a day early or anything. You can fly in that morning. You don't have to get an extra hotel room. We're just going to bring you in 2 hours earlier to celebrate you. You're going to get a gift, and I believe you're going to love hearing from Kendra and so many other people in this event. All right, Whit, I think it's back over to you to run through some more incentives.
Yes, and so what I want to do now is I want to talk about our Fast Start Step Up bonus for 2024. We have made a couple of, I'm going to definitely call this improvements and enhancements to our Fast Start Step Up Bonus program. Let me tell you what those enhancements are, and then I want to tell you the purpose behind this incentive and specifically who it's for and how it can help you in your business. So let me tell you, actually, let me start with the purpose. The Fast Start Step Up Bonus is to reward new promoters for getting off to a fast start in their business in the first 3 to 5 months, and to be able to put extra money into new promoters' pockets who are getting new people started and who are stepping up, and put additional bonus dollars on top of their commissions, on top of their sales volume bonus, put an additional bonus in their pocket for getting off to a fast start. And so if you're on the call and maybe you are not in the eligible window for a Fast Start Step Up bonus, let me tell you the purpose behind this. This is to help you, as you are a leader, when you get a new promoter started, to give them a very clear target that has a specific metric and a specific time frame. So we want to simplify the target that you have when working with a new promoter. We now have for you a very specific metric that you'll want to guide your new promoters towards, which is, for first, let's step up to manager and have one personal start. And that'll be a $50 bonus. Second, now let's step up to senior manager in your first full 3 months and have at least 2 promoter starts total in our business personally. And we're going to earn $100. And then we have extended the time frame and given the first full 5 months of a new promoter's journey to step up to executive manager, plus have 3 personal promoter starts total, during those 5 months, to earn an extra $150 bonus. And so that's the purpose behind our Fast Start Step Up bonus for you all that are sponsoring new promoters. It's to help give you a very clear metric and target to guide your new promoters towards. It gives you a metric, which is a rank, stepping up manager, senior manager, and executive manager. It gives you a sponsoring target to go after with them. And it gives you a time frame, a sense of urgency to work with your new promoters to help them achieve this in their first full 3 months or first full 5 months. As you can see, the improvements we've made to the Fast Start Step Up bonus is we've almost doubled the payout for the Fast Start Step Up bonuses. Last year in 2023, the manager Fast Start Step Up bonus was $25. We've doubled that now for managers to $50. Last year, the senior manager's Fast Start Step Up bonus was $50. We've doubled that to $100. And then last year, the executive manager Fast Step Up bonus was $100. We increased that 50% to $150. So last year, the total payout would have been $175 max for the Fast Start Step Up bonuses that a new promoter could earn. Now, the Fast Start Step Up bonuses that new promoters can earn is $300. And we've given promoters an extra 2 months to get to that executive manager rank. So you have the new promoters have their first full 3 months to achieve the manager or senior manager Fast Start Step Up bonus, and they have their first full 5 months to achieve the executive manager Fast Start Step Up bonus. I believe this should be an absolute critical focus for every single person in your life when you sponsor a new promoter, to show them this incentive, to guide them towards these criteria and these metrics, and to help them win early in their business. This is a win-win for everybody. This puts up to $300 of extra bonus into a new promoter's pocket. That is huge, an extra $300 on top of their commissions check. And now as a leader, it gives you a very clear game plan to work with your new promoters. So this should be something that literally on a daily basis, you're pointing people towards this, you're guiding people through this, you're working with people on this. And if you're a new promoter, still within this time frame window, etc., go after these as fast as you can. And I will tell you this, the reason we have made this more lucrative for new promoters is because we know, based on all of the data that we have, that if you can help a new promoter get off to a fast start when it comes to stepping up and recruiting, the odds of them staying active and productive beyond their first full 3 months goes drastically up. But if we do not help new promoters get off to a fast start and step up and recruit and earn an income, the odds of them being active go down drastically. I believe this is probably one of, if not the most important incentives that we have in 2024. And I think it's one of the most important incentives that you can use in your business to fuel growth. Because helping new promoters get off to a fast start, there's nothing more important for your business. Okay.
Okay, so that would be, Joan, I think Joan and I went through some of these incentives before this evening to make sure that you guys understand. So there's, and Stephen and Ashley are actually messaging me right now. And they just want to make sure if we have any questions, that we can send them to them. But I think we kind of got this. Joan, I know we talked about this. So when we're talking about 20, like new promoters, these are anyone that's new promoters starting January forward. Okay, that's what the fast start step up bonus is. That's right, Joni?
Right, that's right. And
Okay.
to clarify, the three promoters, that's collectively for that period. It doesn't have to be 1 and then 2 and then 3, right? It's
Right.
3 periods, which is a lot easier, right? Yeah.
So 3 promoters within the first 5 months,
Right.
right?
Yeah. It's collective.
Collective. Awesome. Is everybody clear on that? So that would be if anybody here signs up a new promoter.
So Nada, so that would be, yeah, each step of like manager, if you step up within your first 3 months as a manager and you have your 1 promoter, you get 50, right? And again with the senior manager, and then so executive manager, you have the 5 months to do that. But you need 3 promoters within that 5 months, correct?
That's right.
Yeah.
To collect the full $300. Yes.
Oh, to collect the 300. Okay, gotcha.
Achieve all. No, achieve all.
You're gonna get
the
the money
300.
step. Yeah.
Yeah. If you just step up to, I'm just trying to think. So if you're a senior manager, right, already, and you step up to executive manager,
Mhm.
then you'll accumulate the 150.
Was there anything on people who have been inactive, not reaching their levels?
This is the fast start. This is for new people. The other one is
That's for brand
Yeah,
new.
that's the next incentive. We're going to talk about that next.
Before you go away from this one.
Yes.
I thought Stephen said December. So any new promoters that you got in December would also be eligible for this.
no,
Am I got
that's
that wrong?
Impact Summit. There's so many different incentives. That's Impact Summit.
That's for Impact Summit.
Okay, Impact Summit. This is the
So
fast-
this one is only for January, from January.
That's correct. This
Okay.
is from January moving forward.
From the time you start. If you start you can start anytime, 5 months from the time you start.
So-
No, but from this year, this is this year.
2024, yes.
Yeah, 2024 is applicable. Yeah, okay.
So just another question, if you have someone who stepped up or who upgraded to a promoter, say in December, but so that first month is December, so then they would just have January and February to do that step up to manager?
No. They would fall
no.
into the other incentive. So they wouldn't, this is the fast start for new promoters in 2024.
So it won't be, okay, just one.
Okay, but they've extended it. Let's keep watching.
Now, we also have a limited time incentive that I want to show you next, which is we're calling it our Fresh Start Step Up Bonus. Now, this bonus is for a limited time period. It's a promotional incentive, and it's for all existing promoters, managers, and senior managers, regardless of when you got started. You could have been a promoter who got started 9 months ago and you never stepped up. This is for you. You could be a promoter who got started 10 years ago and you've never stepped up. This is for you. You could be a manager who got started 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 20 years ago. This is for you. Or you could be a senior manager currently and you've been a senior manager for 6 months or 6 years. Or I guess you could have been a senior manager for 60 years in Neo Life terms, because we've been around that long. This is for you. Our Fresh Start Step Up Bonus gives everyone, all existing promoters, managers, senior managers, an opportunity to earn a bonus during the first 3 months of 2024. So this month, January, February, and March, you have an opportunity to earn a fresh start step up bonus. So if you're a promoter currently at title, if you're a promoter title, regardless of when you started, you have the ability to earn all 3 of these bonuses and earn a total of up to $300 in the first 3 months of this year. Because you could step up to manager with 1 promoter start, then step up to senior manager with 2 promoter starts, then step up to executive manager with 3 promoter starts and earn $300 extra in the first quarter of the year. If you're currently sitting at the manager title, then you're eligible to earn the senior manager and the executive manager fast start step up bonuses. And if you're currently at the senior manager title, you're eligible to earn the executive manager step up bonus. So this is for everyone existing January through March 31st of this year. So this is our fast start step up bonus and our fresh start step up bonus. Okay.
Now, did that answer your question, Cindy? So anybody
yeah,
that signed up.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking there was a little discussion later on if people had, because somebody had asked the question, I think, if someone say hadn't qualified as a senior manager for, or an executive manager for a long time, would they be considered as part of this fresh start step up again? And I can't remember how they answered that.
Okay, so they never had the executive manager position status before, right? Like because executive manager is a new title.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of Sadie. So Sadie's on, and I was thinking of Sadie because she did accomplish her executive manager. When was that, Sadie? A couple of years ago. But she hasn't. She hasn't done. She's done her senior manager again, but she hasn't done her executive manager again.
But she has a title of executive manager.
She does.
Okay, so then she would not fall into this incentive.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's okay, Sadie. You're going to step up to director. That's incentive. We're going to bypass all this, Sadie. So don't worry about that.
For sure, for
It's director that we're going to focus on. But this is great for actually for Megan, because Megan's a new promoter. She upgraded in December. Right, Megan? Was it December or January that we upgraded? Just want to make sure I'm
in January.
Oh, in January. Okay, so this is you fall into the first the first one that we talked about.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. For some reason I thought you were I thought you upgraded in December. You upgraded in January, so you qualify for that incentive for the fast start, which is really cool. Okay.
Gives you 5 months to complete the executive.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And Luz is the new manager. And so Luz is in the fresh start step up bonus. Because you're an existing promoter.
Senior manager.
Oh, sorry, senior manager. So now your next step is executive manager.
Yeah. And Jean is the manager, so she will step up for the senior manager.
That's right. So just remember, so to step up to senior manager, she has to have 2 new promoters within the incentive period, and she'll get $100. And when you upgrade, step up to executive manager with 3 new promoters, then you'll get the incentive bonus.
So Nada, so I have to do that within 3 months to be step up for the senior manager? Is that it? It's Jean.
Yeah.
My understanding is within 5 months.
Oh, 5 months. Okay.
When did you start? When did
No.
you start, Nada?
Say that again.
When did she start? If she started last year, she's in fresh start.
Yes, this is the fresh start here.
It's 3 months.
3
Oh,
months.
3 months. Sorry, guys. Yes. So the language, I have to get the new language going. So 3 months.
Like even
So 3
Sean,
months.
Sean's senior manager, right?
Right. So he has
And
3
then
months.
he has 3 months. So Sean, you have 3 months to step up to executive manager.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's see what, yeah.
So 3 promoters.
Sponsor 3
With
promoters.
3 promoters.
And then Allison.
In January.
Allison,
There is an expiration for the fresh start up to March 31st only.
That's
Yep.
right, March 31st, January, February, March.
And I would say you have your senior manager, so you can only go up, you only get 150 to get when you get to executive manager.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. And I said, as you're going through it, don't, like I said, this is all new to many of us, so don't worry if it's not that clear, but at least you know what you need to do. Right? Whatever title you're at, you upgrade. Like if you're a manager, your goal is to get one new promoter and step up to senior manager. If you're senior manager, getting 2 new promoters and step up to executive manager.
So I have a question here. So Rob is he was a manager.
I don't did he I don't think
250.
he no he didn't hit manager, Leonie.
Idiot, hang on, what, 250.
No, Rob's a promoter, so his next step is he has fresh start. He has 3 months.
So fresh start.
He has 3 months, January, February, March, and he can get into this.
Yeah, not yet. That's right. Not yet. That's
Okay.
okay. Correct. So he has 3 months to step up to manager. Yeah, for all these ones. He can work up to the others for 3 months. He can get up to executive. Yeah, okay.
He has until the end of March to step
Yeah.
up to executive manager.
That's right. Yeah.
So just to clarify, Nada, if someone steps up to senior manager, right, with 2 promotes, they get $100.
Right.
Then up to executive manager with just another promoter, not 3 more promoters, just so that you know. Right?
Mhm.
Or do they have
Oh,
to do
yeah.
that each month, each time?
Yeah, it's 3 for the whole period.
Is
That's
it
right.
that? And that's what I was wondering, because to me, it's looking, now that I'm looking at it, that it's like to get that executive manager, like when you qualify for that, but you also have to have 3 more like new.
No, to within the incentive period, 3 new promoters.
So they could get 1 when they're a manager, and another one when they're a senior manager, and another one when they're executive.
Okay.
That's 1 a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which is kind of cool because it's not really a lot of pressure, right? Because it's
Yeah,
hard. I
that's
mean, we
clear.
know,
That's
right? It's
clear.
easier to get new members, but if you're
Uh,
getting a new promoter every
I
month,
thought there is a 3 promoters in this executive, so it's clear now.
yeah, it's just the one, which is really nice because it's easier to, like, I think the company is really, especially Stephen and Ashley know, that when you're talking to people, most are looking at becoming a member and trying the products, and sometimes they upgrade, and it's harder to find new promoters, but this is going to get you looking for new promoters. If you get 1 new promoter every month, that's pretty awesome.
And also, if you become an executive manager and you only have 1 promoter, then you get $50, right? They paid on the number of promoters you have, right?
Okay.
To be the executive manager. If you have only 2 promoters, then you get $100.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Excellent. Oh, good. Okay, thank you. It's even making me understand it better by chatting with you guys.
Okay. Next, I want to go to, we have an update.
We're not going to do
our
director
new-
step up
to have
bonus because
personally
we thought it'd be too
to achieve
confusing.
director for
Um,
6.
Oh, I've got to get to the world team, right?
Uh,
What if we put something
Hang
in?
on, we're just gonna.
I
Okay,
want you to
we
throw a
want to talk
party
about Jamaica,
because you
right, Joni? This is where it's available for everyone. Okay, so let's. We're going to talk a little bit about this, and then Ashley and Stephen messaged me about the chart and already who's on the top 30. So I will share that with you after.
you can be in Jamaica with us in October, my very first event in direct sales. I sat in the audience not knowing anything. I had never sold $1 of products. I sat in the audience and I heard them announce a trip to Italy and Greece. And I was like, oh man, only the fanciest people go to that, right? I never dreamt that I could be at the top of a list and be able to earn a vacation all of these world team members were able to go on. But I will tell you what, if you are just getting started, you're starting at the exact same place that all of the world team members are starting, because we're starting at zero. We're starting from scratch. Everyone has a level playing field. And there's actually a benefit to both. If you're brand new, you're going to be able to use your first fire. Everybody you know, as you get them started, they're going to count. But maybe this is not your first rodeo. Maybe you've been doing it for a while. Sure, your friends and family are already on your team. They're not going to count for this incentive. I'm going to explain how we're going to earn that. However, you've got years and years worth of experience. You're better at this business. Your lid is higher. You can go out and push volume because you've been doing it forever. So let's dive in to see how we're going to earn this and how you're going to be with us in Jamaica. So you earn this from today all the way through July 1st. So the incentive period starts today, January 3rd, all the way through July 1st. So it's basically January through the end of June, right? You earn this by being one of the top 30 promoters, having the most volume from new legs. Now, I understand that if you're brand new, you're thinking, I mean, how in the world am I going to be in the top 30? You absolutely can do this. This is very, very doable. And we're going to keep you updated on where you are. We're going to post the results every month. We're going to let you know where you are, and you're going to be blown away. If you work your face off in January, you're going to be blown away how close to the top you actually are. So let me give you some more details. So all 30 earners are going to receive 3 nights accommodation. It is at an all-inclusive adults-only resort. So it's adults only, and it's all-inclusive. So as soon as you get there, everything is taken care of and your accommodations are already paid for. If you land in the top 10, you're going to get $1,000 in travel cash to go towards your flights. If you end up 11 to 20, you're going to get $700 in travel cash to go towards your flights. And if you're 21 to 30, you're going to end up with $500 in travel cash to go towards your flights. But wait, there's more. You can earn this trip based on new volume. And in our looking at the field, everyone needs new volume. We all need to grow. There are not very many people that have everything that they want in their Neolife dreams in front of them on their team that doesn't need to grow. So we can all earn it this way. But if you're looking at your team and maybe you've been comfortable for a while, but you know that you're 3 feet from gold, you know that if you just help one more person get to director, you could actually step up to the world team or within the world team, and you step up during this incentive period, you automatically earn this trip. You earn the trip, you earn your stay, and you get $1,000 travel cash to go towards your flights if you step up to world team or you step up within the world team. Maybe you're close to the president's team. I know some of you are. And we have members of our president's team that are this close to stepping up to a new president's team level. If you step up to the president's team or within the president's team, you're going to receive your accommodation completely free, and you're going to get $1,500 cash to go towards your flights. This is absolutely doable and earnable for anyone, whether you want to do it off new volume, you want to go out and build new legs, build new volume, share with new people. Or if you look at your team and you're like, I'm there. I'm primed and ready to take the next step. I've been consistent long enough. I want to step up. You can earn it that way. One of the bonuses is all of these step ups to the world team and president's team, they do not take away from the 30 promoter slots. If someone steps up, they automatically earn it, but we are still taking the top 30 most volume from new legs. Now, a new leg is considered a personally sponsored club member or promoter frontline to you, and then everything that that person does from today forward, because the volume period starts today. I'm going to dive in and I'm going to show you an exact example. I'm going to show you a visual of what new volume from new legs looks like. I'm going to show you what trip volume is. Now, there is a minimum requirement that you absolutely will hit. The top 30, the top 50, the top 100, you're not going to have any trouble hitting this minimum. It's an 8,000 PV minimum from all of your new legs combined to be eligible. And you must have 8 new promoter starts within all of your new legs. So if you recruit 20 new people and there are 8 promoter starts somewhere on their team, it counts. And if you have 8,000 PV collectively with all of your new legs, that counts. It's not 8,000 per leg. It's not 8 new starts per leg. It's collective. It's total, and that is our minimum. We're also going to let you count 250 PV of your own personal orders towards your trip volume. So if you are running for this trip, you're going to want to put in at least a 250 PV order a month so that you have a banked amount of the volume already there. I think Whit did the math yesterday, and it's 1,500 PV already. I may be wrong about that. 1,500 PV already taken care of from your personal orders. And yes, your 3 for free does count if you have that already coming out. The volume does not have to be on NeoShip, although you can't deny the convenience of already having 250 PV on NeoShip so that you know it's taken care of. Now, there's one more bonus here that I want you to know about. Remember how since October, we've been saying recruit, 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 go out, start new legs. And in January, you're going to be so excited. It's because those of you that have gotten to work over the last 90 days, we are going to let you count those new legs as new legs for this year. So anyone that you have recruited in October, November, and December from October 3rd all the way through January 2nd yesterday, those are going to count as new legs. Their volume starts to count today. So let me show you a few more rules, and then I'm going to explain that with a visual. So the rest of sort of the fine print, if you will, this is an incentive available to the USA and Canadian promoters only. Personal orders of 250 PV per month do count towards the trip volume. PV transfers do not count towards the trip volume, which makes sense. You can't just transfer money around and get it locked in, right? We're wanting new volume. Travel, cash, and accommodations are paid per promotership. All travel cash listed is for 2 people. Partners added to the incentive must be a part of the promotership for at least 6 months to go on the trip. So if you're running towards this and your spouse or your partner are not added to your promotership, get them done this month so that they're already on there and they can travel with you. You must register for the event and attend in person to receive the travel cash and accommodations. You can extend your stay at the same resort if you want for additional money. And the travel cash will be paid to you in form of a check when you show up if you're a US promoter, or it'll be deposited into your New Life account if you're a Canadian promoter. So let me show you a visual of what we mean by trip legs, new legs, and trip volume, new volume. Okay, so let's understand the terms. A trip leg is any newly recruited frontline from 10/3, from October 3rd all the way to July 1st. So anyone new that you recruit, club member or promoter, from October 3rd all the way through July 1st is going to count as a trip leg, okay? Trip volume is all of the volumes from those legs starting today through July 1st. So the visual on the screen is going to show you what I mean. If you recruited someone in October or November or December, they're going to count as new legs, and everything that they do from today forward through July 1st is going to count as trip volume. The volume that they put in October, November, and December before the trip volume incentive period started, that volume does not count. But if you recruited 3 people, October, November, and December, you are literally 3 legs up starting today. You already have a team of people working toward earning the trip themselves and you earning the trip. So all of the volume that they put in today forward all over their team is going to count for them to earn the trip, but it's also going to count for you. So if someone gets recruited today, everything they do today forward is going to count for them and you. So that means if I recruit Kate McCauley, let's pretend that she's not a rock star and she's brand new, and I recruit her today, and she goes out and recruits her mama, her sister, her neighbor, her coworker, and everybody she knows at church. Every single thing that Kate does, every single thing that her mama, her sister, her neighbor, her coworker, and everybody at church does, and beyond through infinity, all of that counts for Kate to earn the trip and for me to earn the trip. You can help someone brand new earn this trip and earn it yourself at the same time. This is true servant leadership. You can go out and dive in and help them earn this trip, and you can earn it alongside them. If someone got started in October, let's say they recruited their mom and their sister in October, their mom and their sister's volume is not going to count for them to earn the trip, but everything they do this day forward will start, and their mama and their sister, they can start earning their volume from today forward as well. It's not just you, it's you, your trip legs, and everything that your trip legs do from now until July 1st. You can absolutely run away with this trip if you just get started and get moving quickly. Now, I know that this is a little bit different than what you're used to if you are already World Team, but you're already World Team for a reason, because you have proven that you can build this business. All you're going to do is you're going to go out there and you're going to do more of what you've already done before. And if you're brand new, maybe you don't know yet how awesome you can be at this business. Lock arms with your mentor, lock arms with your friends, make this a goal, put it on your refrigerator, set a goal for how much trip volume you want, put the minimum down here. Let's get that minimum, but let's far surpass that, and let's celebrate in Jamaica with brand new people, with people who are excited, people who are on fire. We are going to bring them in. We're going to put them around the movers and shakers of Neolife, and we're going to pour gasoline on that fire.
I'm really excited, guys, because, you know, being a World Team member now, Joan, you probably agree with me, and I know Cindy and I know Mary Ellen agrees with me. We're always at these events, just us. And we're like, oh, I wish our team was here with us, right? Really enjoying and appreciating that, you know, when I was in Hawaii last year, and then Mexico the year before, and oh my gosh, all the places we've traveled. And we just want you guys with us, right? So this is an incentive that you guys can hang out with us at these beautiful places and be with Jerry and Kendra and you know, all the top leaders from all over North America. And Whit just messaged me, said, I'm in 36th place. Mary Ellen is in 9th. And Sean, you're in 29th place, Sean King. I know, it's pretty exciting. So Stephen said, wouldn't it be cool to have 10 people from Canada on that chart, right? And they're going to be posting the top 30 a couple of times a month in the actual, it'll be under Slack and in the Business Builder. They'll be updating it. So anyway, that's pretty exciting. And I just want to say congratulations. And anyway, great news. Now, anything else before we go? Because before we go to our next, we're going to actually do phone calls for 10 minutes, text messaging, and inviting people to the rally on Saturday. Yes, Sean. That's right, Sean. And Sean just came back from a trip with some friends, and she said that she's getting the travel bug back. So yes, the travel bug is back for all of us, so we can travel together and enjoy Jamaica together. Any questions before we go on to our bit of an assignment and homework tonight?
So I'm a little confused with the October, November, December thing. So if someone started at that time, they're saying that the volume is not counted, but it's only in January, correct?
Starting whatever PV they have starting in January. Yes.
Yeah, so all that PV, whatever they've done in that time does not count.
No, no, it's moving
Right.
forward.
That's right. Okay, so. Okay, so what's the purpose of mentioning that? I'm not sure. Why
What do you
would that?
mean? If you signed up, I have 9 people that I
Oh,
signed
so
up
you-
in for the. No, but I'm just saying, if you've sponsored anybody in October, November, December, they're on Neilship. All that volume is counted as trip volume. I can use their volume towards my trip volume.
From October, November, December.
No, because they're starting January, but they're allowing us to use those legs, October, November, December, which is awesome because they had the incentives.
Oh, I
A
see,
lot of
just use
people-
the legs. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Yeah, I know
but
the volume was in count, but I was trying to see what that one was. Okay, so you can count those because that's your
yes,
legs.
moving anything they do January moving forward.
Yeah,
It's like they're new in January for us.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how many people have been inviting people to our rally virtually or in person, or having a gathering, getting together with people, inviting people? Because, in these events are what are going to get your club members started, your promoters, or people that are kind of on the fence. So how many people are you having come to rally? Anybody have any ideas, like what your goals were to come to watch virtually, or for Canada, for your team?
I've got
Anybody have? Yes,
rough-
Cindy.
roughly about 15 coming virtually, and then a couple coming to Jones.
Oh, good.
But I've invited a ton of people for that though. So,
Yeah, I know. You just got to keep inviting. You got to keep inviting, and keep getting commitments. And I sent an email as an example. We've set some text messages as an example. Okay, so for the next 10 minutes before we get over to the other side for our health talk, we are going to spend 10 minutes as a team reaching out to people and inviting them to rally. Go team. And if you want to make a phone call, you can mute yourself. All right, I got 5 invites in. I've got one person saying not available, but I'm confident that the other ones are going to get back to me. How many did everybody get through? Anybody have any good news, or anybody that replied, or any updates? You gotta unmute yourself. If you have something to share, just let me know.
Oh, I have 4 invites, just waiting.
Excellent.
Yeah,
2 invites, but no, nothing back yet.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
okay.
nothing
Just
but-
remember, it's the activity, right? It's spend,
Mhm.
you know, spend maybe after our health talk, if you have people coming on at 8 o'clock, spend an hour. Okay, if you do an hour a day, or even half hour a day, or 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, just start making a list and start inviting. Okay. I'm going to stop the recording. So thank you all for joining us tonight. And this Thursday, we're going to, Mary Ellen is doing mental health. And I think we will see some of you on Saturday.
Thank you, Nada. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
everyone
Nada.
else.
Have a great night, everybody.
Take care.
Okay,
Night.
bye.